Hello guys, this is Average Gaming 96 here, ready to talk to you about WWE Survivor Series 2014, the build-up, my predictions, and also current superstars in the main event of Survivor Series of Team Authority versus Team Cena, Dean Ambrose versus Dick Bray Wyatt, and many other matches. So before I'm gonna get this underway, I want to get the WWE, on my screen right now, so I know what is on, so I know what to talk about. Well, obviously, I do know the main things about what to talk about. By the way, guys, just to let you know, GTA 5, my first video is now on my channel. If you want to go see that, then go ahead. Also, just to let you know that WWE 2K15 will be out in the UK very soon, in about 2 days' time. So I will be doing my career on the game, and I will be doing videos for you guys. Anyway, guys, let's get on to Survivor Series 2014. Now, the build up of Survivor Series has been a hell of a lot better than Hell in a Cell. Now, the build up is not exactly great, but at least it's better than Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell build up was just terrible. And now Team Authority will face Team Cena this Sunday to claim who will be, well, whoever, like, if Team Authority loses, then they lose their jobs. And oh, hello, Bad News Barrett set to return Sunday. Oh, that's cool. So he's on the kickoff show. So we've got some bad news for you guys. Anyway, let's get on with Survivor Series. Okay, Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose. Now, the build up for this match is probably going to be the match of the night. It's probably the most build up singles competitive match in the Survivor Series pay per view of this year. Now, this pay per view looks a hell of a lot better than last year. I don't know if you remember, but last year's Survivor Series was fucking terrible, lads. Terrible. I gave it like a 2 out of 10. You know what I mean? That's how bad it was. I mean, the main event was terrible. Now we actually get a classic Survivor Series match. I don't know about you lot guys, but this match reminds me of well, not fully not entirely, but the match reminds me of WWF versus WCW back in like 2002 for Survivor Series, and that's probably one of the greatest Survivor Series matches of all time. Now I know this match will not pick that up, but I know I think deep down that I think this match can actually make something, because the Authority has been running around now for I think close to 2.5 years. So if you think about it, really, all that pretty much is on the line for the Authority. The only downfall about this match and build-up, etc., is that the fact there's nothing going on the line for Team Cena. This match would have been a hell of a lot more intense and a hell of a lot more of a good build if they added something for Team Cena. So, for example, if the Authority would have won, which they are going to win, guys, the Authority are not going to lose, because it will give a massive disadvantage to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is part of the Authority. So if you think about it, really, as soon as the Authority's out, the big guns are out, then Brock Lesnar, he's probably going to lose more sooner than later. So, and besides, Brock Lesnar's going to be at WrestleMania 31 to face either Roman Reigns, The Rock, or you never know, possibly Seth Rollins, but I doubt it. But anyway, I am looking forward to Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose. Sorry to get off topic here, but Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt, their promos and their build-up has been very good so far. They've been very good for the past 3 weeks, pretty much ever since the whole feud started. Bray Wyatt has had a good impact on Dean Ambrose. The only downfall in this situation is that Dean Ambrose he's only done this for 1 week. He got back, which was this past week on Raw, which was last night. He got back on Bray Wyatt, did a trick on him, basically. So turned the tables on Bray Wyatt, basically. So that's the only downfall, because Bray Wyatt needs more momentum than anyone in WWE right now, really. And same with Eric Rowan, and same with Luke Harper. Speaking of Luke Harper, oh my God, Guys, he is the new Intercontinental Champion. I'm actually very happy he is the new Intercontinental Champion. Do you have any idea how dominant this man's going to be? Do you have any idea how many amazing matches we're going to have with Eric Rowan? I mean, um, correct. I mean, no, hang on. Sorry. Don't doubt me or anything. I really like Dolph Ziggler. I mean, he deserved to be the Intercontinental Champion, but you never know. This title loss could mean something. You never know, guys, because Dolph Ziggler is in the main event. He's in the main event. So I mean, so is Luke Harper, and so is Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan, for some reason, has betrayed Luke Harper to join Team Cena for some weird reason, and Bray Wyatt's like, I don't know what's gonna happen to Wyatt family. They obviously have broken them now. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. I think they're all going to be separate wrestlers for now. They are going to be separate wrestlers now. I mean, we haven't seen Bray Wyatt tag teaming with Luke Harper or Eric Rowan since the very beginning of their comeback. Well, due to their promos, they were saying, I set them free. So basically, they have separated, but not in the bad way. It's only Eric Rowan and Luke Harper that has really separated badly. So, let's face it, guys. Luke Harper is going to be the main man out of all three members of the Wyatt family. Luke Harper is the best wrestler going through. That's why he's the champion in the way I see it. Eric Rowan, I don't know. He's mainly of a brawler, really. I mean, Luke Harper can do so many things. He can do a Hurricane Runner. He can do a suicide dive, not over the top like Undertaker. He can go through in between the first and second rope. You know what I mean? Like the top and second. That's what I meant. It's incredible for a guy that size and the guy that big to do that, and he's very underrated. So I'm very glad he's a new champion, and I'm very glad that they finally gave him a championship, because he can make a main event match with anyone. He's like when Paul Heyman had a conversation with Chris Jericho on his pad, or whatever you call it, like Talk is Jericho. Like Cesaro, he can make guys look good. He made Sami Zayn look amazing on NXT. NXT is a place for rookies. It's a place for people that are I wouldn't say beginners, but yeah, rookies. The guys that new to WWE, they're coming in, and Cesaro just makes him look like the boss. You know what I mean? Even though Cesaro won not once but twice, Sami Zayn makes it look good. But anyway, guys, yeah, Luke Harper is a big deal, and he's going to be a major thing. And that's the way I see it, because he's going to be like the Rusev, but in Intercontinental Champion. Rusev, speaking of Rusev, I don't know why I can understand why there's different heels and different. I don't. What I like about this match, the main event going in, is that because there's different stories. There's different stories telling you in one thing, if that makes sense. You've got Dolph Ziggler, you've got Luke Harper. They literally just had a match for the Intercontinental Championship. Luke Harper won, Dolph Ziggler lost. That's a feud. They're going to probably have a match. You never know. They might even have another match at Survivor Series and then carry on into the main event, into the Survivor Series match. You never know. There's Rusev versus Big Show. Rusev and Big Show have had this massive rivalry between the USA and Russia and all that. They're in the moment. Rollins and Cena. Obviously, Rollins screwed Cena out of the title picture at Night of Champions. They have a score to sell, so they're in the match. There's what's his name? Eric Rowan. I mean, he's facing Luke Harper, but whatever, guys, whatever. You know what I mean? There's different stories, but into one thing. That's the one thing I like about this match. And unfortunately, to get off topic again, to get back into topic with with Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. The way I see it, Bray Wyatt is winning this one. If Dean Ambrose wins this one, this whole comeback, there's all this momentum, all this excitement for the crowd, all the hype, etc. It's going to be ripped to shreds entirely. Bray Wyatt definitely needs this win, but the problem is, what is next for Bray Wyatt and what is next for Dean Ambrose? I mean, I can understand that Bray Wyatt could have a rematch with Dean Ambrose, but it won't be as exciting as it is moving into Survivor Series, because that's what usually happens nowadays in WWE. Whenever there's a rematch, it depends what match, and it depends what flaw. So, and like how they go with the flow, you know what I mean? So like they're trying to keep the crowd as intense and into the storyline as much as possible, and the matches, of course. Sometimes it can be a bit worrying. Sometimes it's like Cena and Rock. Fuck's sake, second one was terrible, wasn't it, guys? And then there's Taker. Take Taker and Triple H for example. Their match at WrestleMania 27, fucking brilliant. WrestleMania 28, Hell in a Cell. Shawn Michaels as the referee, fucking amazing. You know, there's different ways you can excite people, but there are so many things that sometimes you cannot do. You know what I mean? I mean, like, it's hard. It's hard. I can understand. I'm not a professional wrestler. I can understand what they're going through, but I mean, sometimes there are things that they just can't do. But anyway, the winner has to be Bray Wyatt, in my opinion. It will be a good match. I can see a good match. The only downfall really is that they should really make this a no holds barred or something like that, because these two are meant to be insane, psychotic, unstable characters pretty much. There's Bray Wyatt, he's all insane and shit. And then he doesn't, there's no physical, not a lot of physical. I don't know what to say. Not a lot of ruthless aggression in this build. It's only talk to talk really than do, if that makes sense. Um, Dean Ambrose, I don't know really. He's only owned Bray Wyatt like once or twice. Bray Wyatt has had him a lot. Like he said, he's pointing fingers at him. He's done this and that. And I like the fact that Bray Wyatt mentioned that they're the same, because if you think about it, really, because in their groups when they're with the Shield and Wyatt family, that's pretty much true. Dean Ambrose is the psychotic and stable guy and loses control, and Bray Wyatt is the insane, amazing promo worker. Same did with Dean Ambrose. So they're very similar, and it's quite good that they're actually building this matchup. But again, Bray Wyatt is winning this one. Anyway, guys, heading into the Divas, for the Divas title, which is going to be AJ Lee versus, if I remember correctly, I think it's Nikki Bella. Hang on, let me go on the matches. Sorry, just bear with me a sec, guys. Okay, yeah, AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella. All right, first off, there has been no build up at all. Not a lot of good build for this match whatsoever. So I'm not exactly fussed. With this build up between Nikki Bella and AJ Lee. I mean, I can see a good match heading into for these two. But we'll have to wait and see, because I mean, I actually really underestimated Nikki Bella when she had that triple threat match with AJ Lee and Paige at Night Champions. That was a good Divas match. It brought about a lot of memories. So I think, if you think about it, really, Nikki Bella is actually very underrated. I really do. I do regret what I say about Nikki Bella. It's just the fact that the Divas division, obviously nowadays, is very stupid. So I like the direction that Nikki Bella was going right now. She's turned into a ruthless, I didn't see the point with the Brie Bella thing, because like nothing's really happened. They've only done like a couple of scenes saying like, "Oh, I put my suitcases in this, and go and get the laundry, or go and get me an ice cream, right? Make sure it's the right flavor." That's it. When Cena was with the Nexus, that was something. You know what I mean? Like Cena, like even though we all know Cena was going to come back and save the day, etc. It was all like, it was good. It was good. It was a good storyline. But this is terrible. This is a load of crap. So I think they just did it just to add a bit more story to the concept of building Nikki Bella to the title picture, which is pretty much the only good thing about this build between AJ and Nikki Bella. And besides, AJ Lee has had no momentum. She's had no momentum at all. And If Nikki Bella wins, then I can understand. I can understand why she would win it. Because if you think about it now, everyone, pretty much a lot of people on Team Authority are winning championships. Luke Harper just won a title. Rusev won a title a couple of weeks ago, and probably this Sunday, Nikki Bella is going to take the Divas title off AJ, which I don't mind really because AJ has already accomplished something that no other Divas done, and that he's become the longest reigning Divas champion of all time. So I don't mind. It depends. It depends. It all depends on what direction that Nikki Bella goes, and what character, etc. Especially with Brie Bella, etc. and all that crap. But anyway, guys, the winner will probably I want AJ, but it's probably going to be Nikki Bella. So I'm not really fussed. But anyway, guys, moving on for the next match. What else? Oh, hello. What's this? Hello. Oh my god, I've only just noticed this, guys. A WWE Tag Team Championship. What? What? A WWE Tag Team Title Fatal 4-Way match. Will Gold and Stardust still be in possession of the Cosmic Key when they face three pairs of challengers Survivor Series WWE Tag Team Championships in the Fatal 4-Way match? Wow, that's something. That is something I'll be looking forward to, actually. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna say it's either going to be Stardust and Goldust are either going to retain, or it's going to be Mizdow or the Miz. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but the Miz and Mizdow have actually built some really good momentum for the past few weeks, from what I see. So I'm actually, I don't really mind actually. So for Team Cena versus Team Morton. I'm not so sure. I would say Team Authority. Makes more sense. So I'm just looking at the screen. I'm not so sure really because it all depends on Lesnar. So I'm gonna say Team Authority because it makes more sense. And for Team Cena, I can see something building more, if that makes sense. So like after Survivor Series, they will do something for Cena, and they'll do something for guys like Ziggler, guys like I don't for Eric Rowan maybe, but who knows? So Team Authority for this one. And by the way, guys, the stream is on, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace.